Welcome to my channel, Sunshine Shoulders. I'm Calvin. Thank you so much for stopping by today. The subject of my vlog today is the best decision I ever made in the Philippines. Before I get started, let me welcome all of my viewers and subscribers. Thank you so much for your kindness, your generosity, and your support of my channel. It's truly been amazing. I'll never take that for granted. Just wanted to show everybody a little bit of the water from the rain, man. It's been raining for about a week straight, but as you can see, the sun is out today, and that's going to bode well for a lot of my viewers in Lady. Been a lot of flooding, man. 36 people died from landslides associated with the typhoon that came through there, and I want to send my condolences to their families in this time of sorrow. You know, since I've been coming to the Philippines on and off for 13 years, I've made some pretty good decisions, I have to say myself. My life has really turned around since I've come here. But one of the best decisions that I've ever made, aside from deciding to stay here in the Philippines and give it a try for this new life, my credit score has went up 93 points since I've been here because I made a decision to use only one credit card. Use it, then pay it off, use it, pay it off. To build the house. Another good decision I made, but the best decision of all was getting my children their CRBA, their U.S. citizenship. It's kind of bittersweet, man, that I tell you that somewhere around this time on Thursday, my son, the one that I've introduced you to, he lives up in the mountains in Cebu, he's going to the United States to live with his mother, him and his brother. She came back and got them. I'm happy because he gets to leave that mountain. About 1 in 10,000 people are able to do that. His mother being one of those, and my hat goes off to her. I could do a whole video just on her story. And I love her, and I always love her because she's the mother of my child. But also because I know what he's walking into over there in America. You know, the minute they see him, he's going to be judged on the color of his skin. But that's a whole other video. But the best decision I ever made was getting him and his brother the U.S. citizenship. I know you're going to say, well, Calvin, you should have did that. Well, I know it's the right thing to do. But to say I should have did it is a slap in the face to the hundreds of thousands of children left over here whose father or whose parents didn't do it. I sleep good at night, knowing that when they get 18, they'll have some options. If they want to stay here, they can. If they want to go back to the United States, and my son in Zamboanga, he's been a United States citizen almost from the minute he was born, because as you know, I brought his mother to America. He said he wants to join the U.S. Marines. He'll have a chance to do that. So, you know, right now, I mean, when I saw the Facebook post, because I knew they were leaving. I've known for at least a month. It just all sunk in, man. It really hit me like a ton of bricks. I'm going to miss him because I don't live far from him. I live about less than 2 hours from him. I don't know when I'm going to see him again because I don't know when the next time I'm going to the United States. He'll be in North Carolina. But I'm proud that I did that. I sleep better at night. And I encourage anybody, if you're going to have children over here, because when you come over here and you start courting ladies here, when you get married, you're going to have children, and technically they're going to be citizens of your country But until it's official, I would say do the right thing. The CRBA for U.S. to prove parentage and to attain their U.S. passport and citizenship is really a simple process. It cost me about $200 for both of my sons. And as soon as we can, we're going to get boobies done. It's about a 5 or 6 page application. Of course, you got to have pictures. You got to prove your parentage. And what they would suggest is pictures of you and the young lady, or you and the man before the pregnancy, during the pregnancy, and after the pregnancy. That's basically all it is. And then, of course, you're going to put the 10-year affidavit of support. Just the same as you do with the K-1 visa. And I'm not sure about the CR1 visa, spousal visa. And then you go to the embassy once they get the information. Then they'll email you and say, okay, set up an appointment. You go there. You show them your forms and pictures and everything. They make sure you got everything. And when everything checks out, they send you to the consulate official, who then goes through the stuff again, looks at you, looks at the child, asks some few questions. My sons look so much like me, they just stamped the application, said, welcome to America. But it's the best decision I ever made. Y'all know Gail. We tried to find her father. We found him, and he didn't want to do the right thing, and that's on him. He's got to deal with the universe. But you see how brilliant of a young lady she is, and yet her rightful place in America is going to be denied because her father doesn't want to do the right thing. But it's not just Gail, guys. If you go up by English City, if you go Pampanga, around the Subic Bay area, you're going to see thousands and thousands. They got Facebook groups, many Facebook groups, people trying to find their parents. It's not just Americans, but because I'm an American, I'm going to keep it on the Americans. We failed to do the right thing. And some guys don't even know that they had children over here. They had these one-night stands in the military with the lady and then lost touch. But I'm glad I was able to do it. He will be making the trip. And one good thing that's going for him and his brother. His brother's 14. He's 11. He'll be 12. They've had all those years of upbringing in the Philippines. That's going to help them when they get to America. And I hope they can hold on to those Philippine roots, because they're going to need them over there. You won't see the 14-year-old sagging. You won't see him talking back to his mother, because that's the upbringing they've had over here. And that's going to help him when he gets over in America. Neither of the young men speak English very well, but there's a program waiting for them there. They'll send them to a school that offers, I forgot what it's called, but it's for foreign students. And they slowly but surely work them way into the regular classes. They'll be in a class with other foreign students, Spanish, Russian, Mexican, Filipino, Chinese, whatever it may be, teaching them English and the culture and everything like that. But of all the decisions I made, it was the best decision. I'm proud of that. Is it something I should have done? Of course. Was it something I was obligated to do? I believe it was, but it's not something that you have to do. Hey, man, buntag. So if you're going to have children over here, guys, which many of us do, go ahead and do the right thing. Give the kids some type of future. Give them some options. Give them a life better than what you had, or the chance at a life better than what you had. But the worst thing that you can do, Plan Buntak, is to come here, have children, and go on about your business. So hey, Man Buntak, this is one of my favorite tricycle drivers. Man Buntak. So, about this time tomorrow, him and his brother, his mother, they're going to be getting on a plane, flying to the United States, North Carolina. And I'm sad, really, man, when I should be happy. Should be happy. But I knew this day was coming deep in my gut, because she promised that she was coming back to get them. And now is the right time. At least in my son's case, he's not going to feel like a total outsider. You know, see, the Philippine culture, they accept you. See, the Philippines, what I like about the Philippines is they will accept you as a neighbor. I don't care who you are. I don't care where you come from, the color of your skin. Did he stick out? Absolutely he did, but no one made fun of him. No one picked on him like what he's going to face over in America. But the good thing is he's going to see other children like him, other people like him. So he's not going to feel as different as he does over here. That's why I made it a point. And I told both of the mothers of my children over here that it's very, very important that I become a part of my son's lives, because there's only some things that I can talk to them about and explain to them about. See, this is a real channel. And you're going to say, well, what's this got to do with me, Calvin? I want to come over there and meet somebody. Well, I want to come over there. I want to learn how to find a place to rent, how to get from the airport, etc. Well, real life says that a lot of you guys watching this film, watching this video right now, you're going to have children over here. I can't make you do anything. I'm just going to tell you my boots on the ground experience. When kids get left behind here, it's a tragedy. Hey! And you already know the circumstances you're leaving them into. My son was lucky, both of them, that they come from good families, that they, even though they live in the province and one lives in the squatters area, they're loved, they're protected, they're well taken care of. But to leave a child here with no options, sometimes, hey, Lan Buntak, it's almost inexcusable. Lan Buntak, how you doing? Good to see you. Hey, buy something for the kids, their breakfast.
You're so very good.
Well, I try to help if I can. I had an extra 100 pesos.
Thank you, friend.
Oh, you're welcome. Take care. Hey! Bye-bye.
Bye-bye.
You know, it's almost as if the universe knew what I was talking about.
Okay, bye.
To leave somebody... See, I don't have the heart to walk past people who are struggling. Because no one walked past me when I was struggling. And every time I walk past this house, if she's out, I give her at least 100 pesos. Because I know what she's facing. It may not mean a lot to you, but that's their meal for the day. But to leave a child like that, to leave a child in that type of situation when you could easily fix it, it's inexcusable. So of all the things that I've accomplished since I've been here in the Philippines, all the good decisions I've made, buying the house, raising my credit score, just deciding to stay here and gut it out to see if this was the right place for me. The best decision I ever made was getting the U.S. citizenship for my kids. So thank you so much for stopping by today. I really appreciate it. My channel is a real channel, guys. Every day that I talk about something, it's not going to be about women. It's not going to be about relationships. It's about real life, though. This is about as real as it gets. You're going to have children, a lot of you, when you come over here. Whether you intend to have children or not. And I say, for my boots on the ground expresses, go ahead and get them their citizenship. Do it as soon as you possibly can. See, the COVID has slowed us down from getting boobies, but now that it's opened up, we're going to go ahead and do it. She's getting the forms and the pictures and everything together now. See, then I can wipe my hands. I'm done with it. You know, other than loving my kids and supporting them, I can't give them a greater gift than their U.S. citizenship when they're coming from the Philippines. There's nothing bigger that I can do. I can love them all I want. But I want to give them an option, guys. I won't let them be 1 in 10,000 that makes it out. So if in America it's getting late, before you let your head hit the pillow, please find somebody to help. If you don't want them late grocery runs, beer runs, weed runs, you're just getting off second shift, you're on your lunch break, you see somebody out in the street or wherever you see them, buy them something to eat, buy them something to drink, give them a few dollars. If you're in the Philippines, it's early. I guess it's about 9 a.m. in the morning. Sun is out. They're working today on the roof. And then you see her brother is starting to do the sidewalk and the cement work before we go ahead and do the landscaping. I did make another good decision. I bought these boots yesterday for $5. Another great decision I made. Now the day goes by, I don't help anybody. Today is our electronic community pantry giveaway. For anybody who doesn't know what community pantry is, during the pandemic, a young lady, Filipino, up in Luzon, she came up with the idea of a community pantry. Bring what you need, take what you need. Our electronic community pantry is just sort of the same thing, except we call it electronic because we do the spin wheel. And we've been doing this at least a year. Because if I don't know anything else, I know this one thing for sure. When we help other people, we help ourselves. Take care, stay safe, stay COVID free. See you next time.